Situation number 5.
Good morning, my name is Kim. I'm an intern with the Graduate College of Social Work at the University of Houston, and I thought we'd talk for a little bit today and I'd get to know you and see what's going on.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah, Miss Kim.
Okay. Well, tell me what brings you in today.
Well, Miss Kim, this is my third place going to, because a couple days ago I got a person knocking on my door and giving me the paper time I had to get out of my house.
Get out of your house?
Yeah,
okay.
and I paid for Miss Kim, and I don't understand.
Okay.
Yeah, because Johnny paid for it before he died. I mean, he told me that 3 years ago he paid for it.
Okay. How long ago did Johnny die?
Johnny died about a year ago.
Wow. Okay. Well, it sounds pretty confusing, huh?
Yeah, I mean...
Well, do you mind if I take a look at the letter?
Yeah, Miss Kim.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's see. Tell me a little bit about you and Johnny.
Well, Johnny was the one that paid all the bills and took care of everything because he didn't think I was smart enough to do it or was capable of doing financing, and I was okay with that. I had no problem because, you know, I hadn't worked in 40 years because I got hurt on the job, and so I've been at home.
Okay, okay. Well, in looking at the letter, it does say that your house is due to be foreclosed on. And so basically, you know, have you ever heard that word before? Foreclosed?
Yeah, I think I know something like that.
Yeah, okay. So it basically means that, yeah, you will have to move from your house if you're not able to come up with this sum of money in here. Do you have any savings?
I don't know, Miss Kim. I just know these people told me it's the last place I got to go to independent living. But old elderly, and I can't be living in a place with big people.
Well, now, if you were to live in an independent living, it would be with 50 people, but it wouldn't be with 50 people in the same room. Is that what you have in mind?
Yeah, Miss Kim, because, you know, they put you in no place and they just,
Actually, an independent living facility is a place where there might be 50 other people living there, but everyone would have their own room. Sometimes people have a roommate or, you know, a spouse that lives with them, but you might be able to have your own room, your own space, your own room in your bathroom, and sometimes they have a small kitchenette in them. So it should be a comfortable space. You'd be able to furnish it with your own belongings, and so you.
So I can take. You saying I can take all my stuff?
Well, now the space is usually about as big as this room. So if you have a house full of furniture and belongings, then that might be an issue. But let's talk about that in just a second. Let's go back to the letter first because I have an important question for you. In the letter, what it's saying is that yes, you will have to move from your home by the 30th of November, a couple of months. Mm-hmm. Unless you're able to come up with this sum of money. And you said, did you say you have savings?
I think so. That what Johnny told me. I mean, I don't know. I can look in the tape when I get home, but, you know, that's what he said. Everything taken care of. I ain't have to worry about that. Okay. Because he had a good job.
Okay, okay.
He worked for the railroad for 50-some years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Well, so you don't have any idea of the amount then?
No, because he was scared I'd give it all the way to the kids.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think what would be really helpful is if you're comfortable doing it, if you could bring the documents in and let's just see, because this is the sum of money you would need to pay by the 30th of November in order to stay in your home. So we need to, we need to determine, you might have that amount of money, so bring those documents with you. Whatever you have in the safe, or maybe go to the bank and see what they can give you, okay? So
let's go to that living place for the elderly?
We're going to think positively because the first option here, the best option, I think is what you're telling me, is to stay in your house. That's what you'd most like to do, correct? Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, let's get the bank documents together, okay? Now, yes, there is that possibility that you might have to go to the independent living facility, and so what I'm picking out from you is that might be troubling to you because of all your belongings, okay? So what I'd like for you to do is also think about that between now and when we see each other again. And, if you've got this much space, then everything else you wouldn't be able to take with you. What would you do with it? Ask yourself what you would do with it. and try to come up with some ideas of things that would make you feel good. People's grandchildren, mission organizations, community service organizations, are there things that kind of are near and dear to your heart where you could make a contribution with your things and it would make a difference. So do you think you can do those two things, work on bringing those documents and then be thinking about some different options?
I'll try, Miss Kim, I'll try.
Okay, all right, well let's do that then. Keep your chin up. You know, we're not absolutely certain yet that you have to leave your house, okay? So we're just going to think positively and we'll go over things and, take the next step when we see each other again.
Okay.
Sound good?
Okay.
Okay. It's good to meet you.
All right, you have a good one.
You too, thanks. Bye-bye.